call House Street North Street. That's what we call it in 1811. Well, that was the northernmost street of New York City. This city literally starts at the bottom, at the southern tip of Manhattan. The Dutch colonial city, New Amsterdam, only made up to Wall Street. That's happened in 10 English take over for over 100 years. But our city, New York, never that high. We're still doing things the old-fashioned European one street at a time. By 1811, we did up to there. That's 2 miles up the aisle.
Projects go out, more housing projects, still more housing projects, and pass the power money to find. It's also a good thing where it's no different. But now we get our nice.
We have all our across the Bill Simple, the flag,